Hey, this is Arlene. It is August 28, 2020. During the time where I was not on YouTube, some of the things that happened is my targeting increase. And I'm not saying it like I'm a crybaby or anything because I know everyone else has different things going on. I'm just sharing my experiences, that's all. Now I went from like mostly the focus being on my feet, hands, and legs and all that to so my entire body gets burnt. Like my arms are burnt and swollen, here's burnt and swollen, my eyes get burnt and swollen, my vaginal area gets burnt and swollen and my rectal area gets burned and swollen. So I get like everything, hands, lips, tongue. I get blisters inside from the heat of the frequencies. So that goes on in my apartment. So there's two things I know. I know like I've done videos where you can see the targeting coming, the flashes, and they're like pulses or something. I get targeted of. You'll see on the hillside or from a house or from a building. It's always moving around. And then there's the targeting that's done within my apartment. So the walls, you could tell where the cluster's been worked on, and there's certain areas where it's heavily targeted, and the ceiling, of course, all the electrical appliances, which I try to unplug most of them, but like my microwave, even though I unplug it, I still get frequencies emitting from it. So that kind of tells me that somebody's done work on it. And the bottom line is that it's not only that someone's done work on it, it means somebody's been in my apartment and has done work on my microwave. Whether my microwave was removed and worked on somewhere else or was worked on in there. Same with other things. My great uncle had passed away, so I have his two crystal lamps operating fine. Then one day, like about 2 weeks later, I started getting the frequencies coming from there and stuff. So then that tells me somebody's worked on it, done something to it. So that kind of stuff. And so I know a lot of the stuff done and the changes, or what I like to say upgrades in my apartment for my targeting, requires somebody to come in. So whether they're coming in after hours, if I'm asleep and I'm moved around so they could do it, or it's being done during the day when I'm not there. The point is that there's security cameras. It's a secured building. And so there would be videotape of somebody coming and going out of my apartment. Now, my apartment window is at a fire escape. So if the lights are out, I don't think the security camera is going to pick up anything. I think it's more for the first floor. And then another thing is on the side of the building, there is a security door. And it was meant just to be locked. And then I noticed it started being open, and I noticed certain people were going into the apartment building that didn't live there. And they knew that door was unlocked. So that means somebody is doing it. Now, whether somebody's performing customer running a business and it's easier for them to do that or not, I don't know. But people were going in, and they seemed to already know the door was unlocked because they would go right in. So then I reported it, and then, it was locked. They put a lock and all this stuff. And then there was a key card. So I'm assuming residents can go in, but somebody's still leaving it unlocked. So that means, anyone can come in that knows it. So, anyways, my apartment is over the laundry room, and there is no other resident there. So, I'm either getting frequencies from the floor because something's embedded in the floor, or somebody's just doing it from underneath in the laundry room. I mean, it's after hours, so who's going to know? Even though there's security cameras, I don't know if they're hardwired or not, but you can always go around things. Anything is possible, I learned on this. So, anyways, basically, that's been what's going on. And now that I know I can upload videos, I'm going to start doing that more. But I already had started with the other account, so my focus will be updating those too. So the iPad that was broken, it's not broken. I thought it was, but it's actually a hacker. And the only bummer part about that is that iPad, I purchased it with more because it has cellular service, which means I could use it elsewhere. So anyways, it is what it is, but I'm going to still continue to do videos about it. And also, when I lived at 1201 Mission Road, El Rancho Apartments in Alhambra, I had the same thing, the stomping and stuff. So with 315, what happened was, while I was off on not posting videos, actually had the noise was getting really bad, where they were putting their speakers to the floor, blasting, jumping and stomping, and they're still doing it. And I say they're still doing it because I don't know if it's always the guy that does it. He does do it, but I'm sure he's not there 24/7, so there could be other tenants coming in. I believe there are, because in my bathroom there's a vent and you can hear them talking, and sometimes he's not there, you hear other people, and you also hear other people talking in different languages. So that tells me there's other residents that are coming in. But then this place, the lowest lease is 6 months, so you do have people coming and going. So I had a lot of stomping from them and stuff, and I used to live stream when I would go out there for my protection. And then, so finally we met in the manager's office, and I could tell it was not, it wasn't going to work out with him cohesively. Now with 211's really cool. He plays his music loud, and so when it gets really bad, he gave me his cell number, and he has my cell number, and I just call him, and he lowers it. He's really nice about it, and a gentleman. The one above me is not. It's more like a bitch attitude. So I know we're not going to make any progress. So what I do is, when that happens, I do a live stream. I always make sure it's after hours so I can leave a message. And so it just started again this week. It was really nice, and then it started. So I'm going to start just doing that, is leaving messages after hours, and then just live streaming the call just to document that. Even though maybe nothing's going to come of it, and he's going to do the same thing, I'm just going to continue to do that to document it. So I think that's the main thing. I mean, I'm already aware of on my floor who walks by all the time and all that stuff they do. The stomping on the stairwell doesn't really bother me. I just will say, like, maybe there's a gorilla when it's really hard. And I know, like, some of it's 315 and the couple that drive the white BMW with the paper plates. I also know it's other people too. I just don't know exactly who. But you can kind of tell by their footsteps, so I kind of got an idea on my floor who's doing it. And it's mostly the apartments overlooking Santa Monica Boulevard and above. So anyways, I think that's just what's been going on. Also, things change in my car, the targeting and stuff. So I get targeted just about from everywhere. Like right now, the new thing is I'm getting targeted from behind me. So it's either my headrest emits frequencies, and then also I get frequencies from behind. I get frequencies from here, this speaker, from the speaker down there. Now, it doesn't work for music, but it works for targeting. The whole dash right here, I get frequencies from. Same thing on that side. The speakers, they don't work, but they work for targeting. And oh, the newest thing is getting frequencies from my rear view mirror from here. These lights. So I get frequencies from the rear view mirror to my forehead. And then just all this area emits frequencies. The firewalls burn my feet. So that's basically what I've been getting. And then this whole door is hot. So it'll either be low frequencies, or it'll be like really high frequencies. And then of course all the power lines, the street lights, all this. Anything that has to do with electricity, basically I will get that. So anyways, that's basically it for now. And then also the sun isn't in my face, and then sometimes it's white, I'm assuming from the frequencies.